One shot, let's begin. Witches Fly Through the Sky on Brooms by Matsuse Daichi. Translated and uploaded by Easygoing Scans, One Snowshoe and Electromaster. A backup on a middle school baseball team begs a witch to help him hit a home run. Witches in baseball. I didn't expect that combination, but here we are. Here we are. Let's see. All right. Um. There's a witch in this fine town. 5 years ago, the decree of human rights for witches made the existence of witches public. Take this, and here's the speaker. Got it. I'll be sure to fly with it for full hour. And sit. I'll be back. Thank you very much. Oh, she's flying. She's really flying. Witches Fly Through the Sky on Brooms by Matsuo Daichi. Now the existence of witches is slowly permeating the fabric of our society. Great saving today at Yakiniku Nakamura. Wicca no. C course, B course, A course. First stop on by for a hassle-free consultation. I'll solve your problems. No matter how I look at it, it still seems pretty shady. Plus, won't really be in a place like this? A witch? You rang? Oh, here, with a job for me? Yeah. Okay, let's head to my office. I'm Korono no. As I'm sure you know, I worked as a witch in this town. And you are? Konishi Yuta. I'm in my second year of middle school. I'm in the baseball club. First, could I ask you something? Huh? Sure. What's up? Is it true that if you hang around the witches, you get corrupted? Oh, that? You hear that on TV and the internet a lot, huh? It really pisses me off. Seek your true desires for us witches. That's the fundamental line of thinking. It boils down to doing what you really want to do. We've had that mindset for a long time, and that's why it said that we lead people into depravity, and thus we were persecuted, burned, and so on. No matter what your desire might be, we won't refuse it. Whether that will be corrupt you or not depends on you. Now, what could your desire be? I want to hit a home run. We have a team scrimmage tomorrow, and the results of that will decide who'll be starters in the next tournament. Do you have magic that'll let me hit a home run in that game? Magic to hit a home run? Ah, I see. Nope. Huh? Magic isn't as almighty as you think it is, to the point where there's a lot more that you can do with science. Thank you very much, lady. What? Hold on right there. There might not be magic that will let you hit a home run, but how about if we increase your odds? My odds? There is a magic to change your coefficient of restitution. It does sound like science stuff. Magic like that might turn a deep fly into a home run. How does that sound? Perfect! Yes! I'll take it! Great! But it is cheating. You're fine with that? Yeah, I don't care. Just once is fine. If I can do it just once, I'll take care of the rest by myself. I can do it in practice, but I almost never get to play in real games. When I am called to pinch hit, once I step into the batter's box, the field just seems so big, and I don't feel like I can hit it at all. That was an imprecise question. I don't care if you cheat or not. I just wanted to confirm something. Whether that's really your true desire. People really are strange. Many don't realize their true desire to the very last. Now, once you touch the tip of your bat here, your bat's repulsive power will be much stronger than it was before. This is the final confirmation. What is your true desire? I want to hit a home run, but not with magic after all. I want to do it with my own strength. If that's your true desire, then unfortunately, there's nothing I can do for you. Jeez, what a way to run a business. Um, thanks for everything. It's not like I did anything. Oh, I know. I'll take you home. Hold on tight. Yes, ma'am. All right, here we go. We're floating. We're going to soar. Ready? So high. Right. The view up here is much bigger than you could see from that batter's box, huh? To be able to fly, which is really are amazing. It's not amazing at all. It's just something we know how to do. We just fly through the sky on brooms, but other people have to find their own way of flying. Each person is different. Some fly with their guitars, some fly with their pens. I think those ways of flying are much more awesome. One day, do you think I'll be able to fly too? You will, if that's your desire. Afterward, thank you very much for purchasing this volume. This is a manga I drew as I wish. If you had any fun reading it, then I'm wholeheartedly happy. Yamamoto Soichiro. Thank you very much for picking up this volume. Komachiya is a wonderful place full of people who fervently love manga. It makes me very happy to be able to distribute a joint product like this with someone as well regarded as Yamamoto-sensei. I dearly hope that another opportunity such as this will arise. If it should, I look forward to your continued patronage by Matsusu Daichi. Okay. Let me just see what they... Okay. Fair enough. Um, I think this has a concept. It just feels like it needed to be longer. Um, because I like the message it was giving here, where it's like, hey, I'm not any special. I fly with my broom, but you could fly in other ways. I think that's a really great message for like, to be giving to people here. I also think it's a nice concept as well too. It just kind of feels like something was missing. How many pages is this? 18? Like, I think what's if this was how do I put this? Maybe it's just me expecting a more normal plot or some sort of action to be going on or a longer vibe for like a one shot here. Like I thought it had the makings of a really good one shot. It had a world establishing premise here. It had a actual thing here. And then like when it does this, I was kind of expecting it to be like, hey, I want to hit a home run. Not with my magic at all. I want to do it with my own strength. I was expecting to see more baseball in this. I was expecting to kind of, see a plot where maybe she tricks him, and then she's like, hey, the magic you get is from within your own belief here. This, that, or the other here. Or, like, what I kind of was hoping would happen is that, like, she would, like, bless the bat in some way. Where's the thing here? And then, like, that bat is still magical, right? But in the end, he chooses not to take the blessed bat, and he's like, "Hey, sir, I can't do this here." And at the last moment, he really wants someone with his own strength, and phew, like that, or it gets really close, or something to that effect, is what I was expecting. Um, yeah, I think this needed to have more of a conflict here. I think if they maybe added maybe 1 to 2 pages here about this or the other, it'd be like, okay, then we got more of like a central conflict. And I understand that, we're limited on time here. So that's kind of what it is. And like, this is a nice little image we got going on here. And this is a nice way to kind of tell people how, like, hey, do your best. I just want us to think a little bit more. I think that's a good way to put it. Is that if I read this on its own, it feels a little bit short, and it feels like I want more of a conflict. Like I would imagine this being like a random chapter 2, 3, in like a longer series about the witch. I think that's what it would be here. Is that like you had your chapter 1, you had your 40, 60 pages here, and then you told like a really nice story here, And then this is kind of like a recap or a small little back thing where maybe it's at the start of her business, right? Like maybe chapter one was, hey, we got her business here. Look at how amazing she does with the magic here. And then the chapter two or three is like, okay, we're going to pull back a little to see, like, she doesn't always need to use magic with certain things. She can just, you know, like give life advice or help people there. And maybe her business is successful, maybe it isn't. I just kind of wanted a little bit more. I think is a good way to put it. I think it's an interesting premise to have a witch just kind of like helping people out from that too. I also, one thing that I know this is strange is I believe that this is like a witch flying on a broom, right? Like you see, okay, then she slows down, and rather than it being slowed down, she slows down suddenly, right? And then the physics of that would make her hop, right? And then you see over here, she goes and she like jumps up a little bit here, and then here you could kind of feel that she's a sporadic like broom rider, like just like that, right? And that's kind of cool. I dig it. Um, but yeah, small things like that. Um, I guess that's really all I have to say about it. I wanted more, and maybe that's a good thing, right? That hey, we just want to do more here. Okay, this is another one. Sorry, I was looking at the anthology here because it's like sometimes anthologies have a nice variety of one shots here. Oh, wait, what? This is the Goblin Slayer guy? Or ReZero? Do they just write it? No. Huh. I guess they just write side stories. Okay. But nice solid comic, manga. And I guess that's it, everybody. So, you be witches out there. You go and find out what makes you fly. Yeehaw. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.